So today we're going to be talking about, is the real estate market. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Uriah Gholston back at you with another, drum roll please, banger, you feel me? So I know it's been about like a 9-10 month hiatus since I dropped my first video. I have some patience. I had to fix a couple things around the studio, you know what I'm saying? But YouTube, your boy is here to stay, alright? For those of you who are new here, which I hope is a lot of people because I'm trying to get them subscribers up, you feel me? Like I said, my name is Uriah Gholston. I am a 20-year-old realtor, investor, and entrepreneur who resides in the beautiful location of Salt Lake City, Utah. So without no further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. So as a discretion, this is my personal opinion. You do not have to listen to anything I say in this video. I'm just, licensing the topic at hand or whatever, you know what I'm saying? What do I know? Yeah, but just please don't call me no types of dumbasses and assholes in the comments. Or do. That's fine. I understand. Is the real estate market f***ed? And a lot of you guys might be asking, Uriah, what do you mean by that? I like you already because you're asking all the right questions. Let me break it down for you. So for those of you who are aware of the current times that we're living in, we're seeing some pretty high interest rates. And what I mean by high is the highest that they've been since, I believe, 2002. At the time I'm recording this, the going interest rate for mortgages is currently surpassing 7%. Okay, so what does that mean? When you're looking to buy a house, you typically go to your local bank, credit union, or even private lender, and you go to them and ask them for a pre-approval. And what that pre-approval limit does is it typically tells you how much you can afford. They look at your information such as credit history, income, debt to income ratio. So they take all that information and then they break down how much you can afford to pay per month. And that right there determines your pre-approval limit. Now, what do you do with the pre-approval limit? So you basically use it in order to solidify an offer on a home. So let me give you guys an example, okay? I'm selling my home for $600,000. You have a pre-approval limit for $630,000 from your local bank or credit union, like I said before. And then there's Billy, who wants to put an offer for my $600,000 home as well. Okay, I'm going to look at both offers. So from your standpoint, okay, you're giving me this offer. You're saying, hey, Uriah, you're the most handsome chocolate realtor in Salt Lake City I know. I would love to buy your beautiful home. I have a pre-approval limit of up to $630,000. It's solid funds, so $600,000 is right in my budget. Okay. And then Billy over here is saying, hey, Uriah, I don't have a pre-approval limit, but I know I'm going to be able to buy the home. I have great credit now. Billy is raw dogging at this point. Now, we all know raw dogging comes with a certain amount of risk that you shouldn't take. This risk that Billy's taking is he's going to probably be passed up by a lot of people who has that pre-approval limit, okay? Just because I want to know that the funds are good before we go into contract, before we waste time, yada. Don't be Billy, folks, okay? Use contraception in all contexts. So to link that back to the topic at hand, how does the interest rate affect pre-approvals? So higher rates equals higher monthly payments, which equals less buying power for home shoppers. But all hope is not lost for home buyers. Okay, we're going to look at this from a different perspective, or maybe two. So the first perspective I'm going to be calling yesterday's market, which I'd say was about 6 months ago when the interest rate started to climb. And then the second perspective is I'm going to be calling today's market because it's the market that we're living in today. So yesterday's market, which carried low interest rates, also carried high competition and homes selling for top dollar. So basically, if you couldn't pay over asking price, you're most likely being beat out by California investors. They was legit posted up like this. Oh, yep, snag that home from this new couple that's about to start a family. They got me f***ed up. It was crazy, man. It was sad to see, honestly. You're getting beat out by somebody who could put $100,000 extra and then offer all cash. First-time home buyers was getting packed up. But to switch things over to today's market, you're seeing high interest rates, but you're also seeing low competition. Because all investors are sitting on the coins that they made over the last couple of years, it would be a bad time to invest in an investment property for them. So what does that mean for a first-time home buyer? Me personally, if you're a first-time home buyer, I'd honestly recommend to buy now. Only because low competition, and you're also seeing sellers willing to negotiate on their price. Compared to last year, sellers were selling a $400,000 house for $600,000. and then getting $700,000 for it, all cash. Crazy. Now in today's market, you're seeing that same seller sell their $400,000 house for, drumroll please, $400,000. Crazy, right? So to wrap things up, it all boils down to your perspective. If you can't sleep at night knowing that your interest rate is over 5%, then I'd honestly hold off until the rates begin to drop, which I don't know when because it's volatile. Anyone who says they know when the rates will drop. But if you don't mind having a higher interest rate just because you know it'll be temporary, then I mean, why not go for it? Alright, man, that brings us to the end of this video. I hope y'all was able to learn a little something, because that's really all I'm trying to do. Trying to educate my younger generation out here so that way, when it's time for them to buy a home, they know all they need to do. And if you live in Salt Lake City, it would be my honor to help you and your family relocate or upgrade or sell. Lord knows I'm not in it for the money. I'm really just trying to help people elevate their lifestyles, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's what life is really all about. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up. I know I've been talking y'all ear a lot. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It would really mean a lot, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get pushed out to YouTube's algorithm, you know what I'm saying? To help your boy out, you know what I'm saying? But much love. I love y'all, man. Peace.
Already using the brand new system.